some of the worst situations in yours is playing the best hand of their life with the hand they've been given.
There's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. Follow your heart, kid.
You know, I realized something. Life is something you have no real control over. And you don't get to control the hand you're dealt, the situation you're born into, your parents, your family. These are things, just a few of them, that are simply out of your control. Oftentimes you're dealt a hand which you deem unlucky or unfair, or you feel like someone's against you from the get-go. Oftentimes we feel like we would be doing better if, or I would change things when. But I don't think that's the case. I just listened to a video about Inky Johnson, and he said there's someone out there that has a situation that's probably worse than yours. But after he said that, he also said they take the hand they've been dealt and they play with it to the maximum potential. Think about that. Some of the worst situations in yours is playing the best hand of their life with the hand they've been given. Oftentimes we find ourselves alone and we think our struggles are the worst things that ever happened. I don't compare people's struggles against others. Everyone is meant for the fight they're meant to face. But there's always somebody that's worse off than you are. And there's the person you may know that has a worse off situation. And that's okay. That's the way things are. But you don't have to sit in that loneliness. You can use the situation to the best of your ability. I was at a networking event yesterday, and I expected it to be a smaller crowd, but when I got there were about 200 to 300 people. And immediately I was just looking around like, I'm not gonna be here long, too many people, too crowded, too many possibilities for me to make a mistake, for me to fumble. And at a networking event, I have a networking strategy which I usually implement pre, post, and during. But when I got there and thoughts started raging like, there's so many people in here, there's so many people I'm gonna have to talk to. And I would see people I wanted to talk to, but the first thing I thought was, you're gonna have to shake their hand. And because of my condition, because of what I felt about it, that stopped me from initially reaching out to those people. But then as the night moved on, people that I wanted to talk to started gravitating towards me, and I had no choice but to talk to them, make connections, and I did a great job. And in the back of my mind, there was always that thought that you have to shake their hand, and that first interaction is going to dictate the rest of the relationship going forward. And I always felt the need to have to tell them, oh, I can't shake my right hand right now. And I had to repeat that over and over and over. And there was some interaction when people kept, they were so used to shaking with their right hand, they looked at me like I was some type of alien when they didn't understand why I stuck my right hand back out. And I had to explain to them I had a stroke and 3 brain surgery, so hadn't recovered fully yet, so that's what I got. There were hugs given, left handshakes had, and at the end of the night I connected with all the right people. Because I realized there's someone out there that doesn't have an arm, or isn't able to move the arms they do have. Someone out there that situation is actually worse than mine. And it always will be that. Life gives you lemons, and you can eat them with a sour face, or you can make lemonade. You get grimace at their not ideal flavor, or you can take the seeds out and plant a lemon tree. Life is what you make it. So make it your best at bat. There's always going to be someone out there worse than you, in a worse situation, dealing with more adversity, dealing with more personal trauma. That doesn't make them any less, any better than you. It's the choices you make, it's the mindset you choose, and whether you make the best of the hand you were dealt. It's a story I haven't really told anyone. When I went back to National Rehab Hospital, there was one day when I was doing a follow-up with my doctor, and as I was sitting in the lobby, there was a man, probably in his early 30s, walked in, and he had a leg brace on, and he was, walking and limping towards me, and, I don't know how we started talking, and I told him, I had 3 brain surgeries, I had a stroke, the whole ordeal. He said, wow, that's amazing, you made it through, and he was very humble about it. He was, congratulating me, he looked great, and he was like, start telling his story, and he had 1 brain surgery, and 2 brain surgeries, and 3, and I was like, I can relate. And then he said he had another one, and then another one. So this guy had 5 brain surgeries, and one of them was actually to remove his skull because something got infected, so they had to take it off and then put it back. And we had that conversation, and he said it so casually, and again he congratulated me on making it through. So it's like, man, life is what you make it. And I'm gonna make the best of life I've had. I'm gonna make the best of the things I was given. So that's what he did. And as he said that, he rose up and he just left. I never saw him again. But thinking back on that now, he was dealt a crummy hand. But he made do with what he had. So often when you're complaining about your situation, remember, it could be worse. So make do with what you have. There is a reason you are given these obstacles, these adversities. My goal in life is to help people find their purpose and execute on that, no matter what hand you were dealt. Or struggle or adversity or problems or issues that face you, there is always a way to overcome them. Sometimes you can't go under, sometimes you can't go over, sometimes you can't go around, you just have to go through. And when you do, there's often a lesson that you need to learn in adversity. It could always be worse. It could always be worse. So why choose that? Take your situation and put your best foot forward, and it's difficult, but I'm going to do what I can to make it the best. People get stuck in their own situations. But your situation is only an occurrence. The choices you make dictate the outcome. Choose to embrace the hand you dealt. You'll become a winner in your own game. Remember what I said last time. Choose your path, champion your story, create your legacy. When you choose to deal with the hand you're dealt in the best way possible, you're becoming a champion of your own story. Life gives you limits. It also gives you choices. Make the one that's best for you based on the lemons you're given. Make that lemonade, plant that lemon tree, because at the end of the day, nothing is impossible. You weren't given this for no reason. You didn't go through, or you're not going through what you're going through just to go through it. There is a reason, and there is a story, and there is a message, and there is a lesson you're meant to teach other people. embrace it, and share it with the world. And remember, the darkest night often comes before the brightest morning, and your morning is coming.